Huge learning opportunity for myself. I learned a lot about myself as a basketball player, as a person, being resilient when your back's against the wall, but also really coming into our own and really thriving. And I think, once we figured it out, it was a lot of fun.
Caitlin Clark is facing a whirlwind of rumors, and it's shaking the entire basketball world. Will the WNBA's biggest rising star pack her bags for Europe, leaving her team and fans behind? Or will she stay in the league that made her a household name? The truth may surprise you. Let's dive into the real story behind Caitlin Clark's decision. Why her next move could change women's basketball forever. The rumors started with a whisper, but quickly became a roar. Reports flooded social media claiming that Caitlin Clark, the WNBA's most electric rookie, was eyeing a move overseas to play in Europe. Her fans were stunned. How could the face of the Indiana Fever and one of the brightest stars in women's basketball leave after just one season? The WNBA had just started to harness Clark's unique talent, and now it seemed that this golden opportunity might slip away. But before we dive deeper into the rumors, let's understand what's at stake here. Caitlin Clark isn't just any rookie. She's a generational talent who set the college basketball world on fire during her historic run with the Iowa Hawkeyes. Her fiery personality, deep three-pointers, and competitive spirit have captured the attention of basketball fans worldwide. She was the #1 overall pick in the 2023 WNBA Draft and quickly became the Indiana Fever's centerpiece, helping the team rebuild after years of struggle. However, things aren't as simple as they seem. Caitlin's success in the WNBA has come with a price, a financial one. While the WNBA is growing, its salaries still pale compared to the money offered in European leagues. Many of the league's stars, including legends like Diana Taurasi and Brittany Griner, have supplemented their WNBA incomes by playing overseas during the offseason. For Caitlin, who has major endorsement deals, including a reported $28 million contract with Nike, the question arises: does she need to take that extra step? And this is where the tension begins to build. Will Caitlin Clark follow the path so many others have, seeking greater financial rewards in Europe? Or does her commitment to the WNBA and her vision for women's basketball keep her grounded in the States? The stakes couldn't be higher. And as we dive into the heart of the situation, we'll uncover the true motivation behind Caitlin's next move. Let's get into the details. Speculation of Caitlin's European move didn't just come out of thin air. In fact, it followed a familiar pattern in women's basketball, where many top athletes have chosen to split their time between the WNBA and overseas leagues to boost their earnings. But what makes Caitlin Clark's situation different? It's about more than just money. Unlike other athletes, Clark is in a unique position. As the face of a rapidly growing sport, she has a level of influence and financial security that few other WNBA stars possess. Her college career and early professional success have already earned her endorsement deals, headlined by Nike, giving her a financial cushion that could keep her firmly in the WNBA. But is it enough to resist the temptations that playing in Europe might offer? So, what's fueling these rumors of Caitlin's potential departure? It all began with a flurry of social media posts and speculative YouTube videos, claiming that Clark had already signed with a European team. While no official source confirmed the news, the idea quickly spread like wildfire. Fans were left to wonder, is this really happening? The WNBA, already facing challenges in retaining top talent due to financial disparities, suddenly had another crisis on its hands. But let's look at the facts. Despite the speculation, Caitlin herself has been clear about her intentions. In an Instagram post, she directly addressed the rumors and set the record straight. "See you all in year 2, she wrote, confirming that she plans to return to the Indiana Fever for her sophomore season. So why the continued speculation? The answer lies in a deeper issue, one that stretches beyond just Caitlin Clark. The WNBA has long struggled to compete with the lucrative contracts offered in European leagues. Many players have used their off-seasons to play abroad, where salaries are significantly higher. This financial disparity has been a major point of contention, particularly for young stars like Clark, who have the potential to command massive contracts. However, Caitlin's situation is unique. Unlike many players, she doesn't have to rely solely on her WNBA salary. Thanks to her incredible college career and her growing status as a household name, Caitlin has secured endorsement deals that most players could only dream of. Her Nike contract alone is a game changer, allowing her to focus more on her long-term career than short-term financial gain. But it's not just about money. Caitlin has repeatedly expressed her desire to face new challenges and grow as a player. The WNBA provides her with the platform to do just that. Competing against the best of the best, including legends like Sue Bird and Diana Taurasi, is an opportunity that few athletes would pass up. And for Caitlin, staying in the WNBA means more than just personal growth. It's about her legacy. She's on a mission to elevate women's basketball, and her presence in the WNBA is crucial for that goal. The Caitlin Clark effect has already been felt across the league, with increased attendance at her games and a surge in viewership. Her staying in the league doesn't just benefit her, it benefits the entire sport. And while the financial incentives to move to Europe may be tempting, Caitlin understands that her influence is strongest in the WNBA, where she can continue to inspire the next generation of athletes. Caitlin's sponsorship deals are no small part of the equation either. That $28 million contract with Nike isn't just a testament to her talent, it's a clear sign that staying in the WNBA can be financially rewarding. Plus, by continuing to grow her brand in the US, she's setting herself up for long-term success, both on and off the court. But let's not ignore the other side of the story. The pull of European basketball is strong for many players, not only because of the money, but because of the opportunity to play year-round. Some athletes feel that playing overseas gives them more freedom, a chance to experience different styles of basketball, and the opportunity to live in new cultures. These are all enticing prospects for any athlete looking to expand their horizons. For Caitlin, though, this might not be as appealing, especially with the deep roots she's already planting in the WNBA. We've talked about Caitlin's potential move from multiple angles: her financial security, her desire for growth, and her legacy in the sport. But what about the fans? They've played a massive role in Caitlin's journey, rallying behind her since her college days and following her into the WNBA with fervor. Clark's fan base has expanded exponentially since her college days, and her WNBA presence continues to grow the league's audience. The Fever's attendance numbers skyrocketed with her arrival, and her name is bringing more attention to women's basketball as a whole. The WNBA would feel the ripple effects of her departure immediately. Not only would the Indiana Fever lose their star player, but the league would also lose one of its biggest draws. Caitlin Clark's games have been must-watch TV, and her absence could impact both viewership and attendance. But for now, fans can breathe a sigh of relief. Caitlin isn't going anywhere. So what's driving Caitlin's decision to stay? It's a combination of factors. First, her competitive spirit, the desire to take on new challenges and face the best competition in the world. Second, her financial security. Thanks to her endorsement deals, she doesn't need to chase overseas contracts for extra income. And finally, her commitment to the sport. Caitlin wants to leave a lasting legacy, not just for herself, but for women's basketball as a whole. As we come to the end of this story, one thing is clear. Caitlin Clark's journey in the WNBA is far from over. Despite the rumors, despite the speculation, Caitlin has made her choice, at least for now. She's returning to the Indiana Fever for her second season, ready to take on new challenges, grow as a player, and build her legacy in the league that made her a star. But this is more than just a decision to stay or go. It's a statement about the future of women's basketball. Caitlin Clark represents a new era, one where athletes can choose to stay in the WNBA, not just for the love of the game, but because they have the financial and professional support to do so. Her presence in the league sends a message to young players everywhere. You don't have to leave to find success. You can build your legacy right here at home. As Caitlin embarks on her second season, the stakes will only grow higher. Her performance will continue to draw eyes, and her impact on the sport will deepen. But for now, we can breathe a sigh of relief. Caitlin Clark isn't going anywhere, at least not yet. So what's next for Caitlin Clark? Only time will tell. But one thing is certain, the WNBA is lucky to have her, and we're all watching to see how this rising star will continue to shape the future of women's basketball. But wait, what if the rumors resurface? Could Europe still be in the cards for Caitlin Clark? What would that mean for the WNBA? And how would her decision change the course of the league? Stay tuned, because this story is far from over.